Welcome to the Sports Minute. If you like the video this evening, please comment and share. Please subscribe to my YouTube page, Vincent Turner 560, here on YouTube. 2026 NFL Draft prospect Garrett Nussmeier, quarterback LSU. He was a gentleman that came into the season rated as the number one quarterback going into the 2026 NFL Draft. But unfortunately, injuries kind of derailed his season, and the gentleman didn't have a career. His head coach, Brian Kelly, got fired. And a lot of people just saying, hey, Garrett Nussmeier has fallen in the draft. And his stock has dropped a lot this season. But this past week at the Senior Bowl, he proved to the country why he's one of the top quarterbacks in the 2026 NFL draft. I was very impressed with him today. 5 or 8, I believe, 57 yards. He led 2 touchdown drives, and he won the most MVP of his team, which was the national team that beat the American team, I believe, 17-9. But most of all, I respect him for staying his time at LSU, one school, staying behind Jaden Daniels, and then playing 2 years at LSU. Now, remember, his first year as a starting quarterback at LSU, he could have easily came out and been a second or third round pick. But he came back because he wanted to win the national championship. And much more respect because his father is the offensive coordinator now for the New Orleans Saints, Mr. Doug Nussmeier. The gentleman had an outstanding career. And one thing about me, I go on production. 7,699 yards as a starting quarterback at LSU, 52 touchdowns passing, 5 rushing touchdowns, 57 touchdowns total. He had 67 completion rate in 2025, which is good. Then he came back with 64% in 2024, 15 wins, 8 losses. So, like I said, he had injuries his senior season, and that's the reason that he really struggled and he tried to play through those injuries. But he sat out the final 4 games this year to get ready for what he did this past week at the Senior Bowl. They say he was the most consistent player at the Senior Bowl and definitely helped his stock rise in the National Football League draft coming up 2026. Let's talk about his skill set. Willing to clam in the pocket and stand in the pocket, A plus. Throws the slant pass very well, A plus. Has a quick release, A plus. Good ball placement over the top. What I mean by that, he throws a good deep ball. Outstanding touch on the football, A plus. Leadership, A plus. Toughness, A plus. In my mind, he's pro ready, A plus. Football IQ, he can come up to the line of scrimmage and check his team into a better player as a quarterback, A plus. And outside the injuries at his time at LSU, he was very consistent. Garrett Nussmeier will be a starter in the NFL, and I think he's going to be no, I'm going to take that back. I know he'll be a quality football player in the National Football League. His father's a coach. He's been around the game a long time, and look what he did at LSU. If you like the video tonight, please comment and share. Please subscribe to my YouTube page, Vincent Turner 560 here on YouTube. Garrett Nussmeier. Remember that name, LSU. LSU. Reminds me a lot of Burt Jones, the legend that played at LSU back in the 1970s. Went on and had a great career with the Baltimore Colts. Be blessed. Thank you.